Hi guys, it's Wendy again. So this is a farm life vlog, and I just wanted to update you guys because we just processed 9 of our lambs yesterday. We took them all to the butcher, and we saved a lot of the organ meats, a lot of the scraps, a couple legs, whole legs that I'm gonna or that I did chop up. And I just wanted to show you guys, we have a dog that has allergies, so I like to make my own dog food, and it's been really helping him a lot with his allergies. So I'm looking at my spread. I'll flip the camera around here in a second and show you what we have going on. Okay, so here is the spread that I have for the dog food. I had already, ground this up. This is, there's hearts, a couple lungs, I think, the liver, some other little scraps. I think what the heck else is in there? Anyway, there's just some organ meats in here. And I partially cooked it because I noticed the last time when I made dog food, it was really mushy. So I half cooked this. So it's half raw. I'm just hoping it'll add a little bit more like texture, firm texture. Then we have a bunch of eggs, apples. I'll get to that next. Here is fish, salmon actually, that we just caught this year. My husband's gonna kill me, but I took a couple packages of salmon that we were going to eat, baked it, and then mixed it up. This here, I boiled down the fish heads and all of the bones and stuff before, and I made these little cubes. They're like little jelly cubes for the dogs, just as a snack or a treat. And I'm going to add those in there too. There's so much vitamins, so many vitamins, minerals, good oils in there. Helps their coat. Here's a bunch of chicken that, sorry, honey, I used up all of our chicken breast. I cooked that, ground that. Here are the eggshells. It's really actually kind of healthy for dogs to eat eggshells. A lot of calcium in there. So what I did was I baked them. So they're super brittle. They're super fragile. And then I just put them in the food processor and ground them up a little bit. So there's nothing sharp, but I hope they're gonna digest well. Here's a bunch of the meat scraps, and then there's a couple legs in here too. So yeah, it looks like a lot of fat, but we're gonna add a bunch of other stuff to it. But this is probably 10 pounds of food. Then we have rehydrated carrots, a couple sweet potatoes. I did cook these briefly and then put them in there because I'm always so scared. I heard somewhere that potatoes were, they can upset a dog's stomach or something. Although they're sweet potatoes, I cooked them anyway. So anyway, here's the spread, and I'm going to do this in 2 batches, maybe 3, and start stuffing some cases. Oh, I forgot the peas. So we're also going to be putting a couple 3 packages of peas in there as well. Frozen, because it's good to keep your mix nice and cold. So I did mix this up. We are doing it in 2 batches because there was a lot of product in there. And the container I showed you that I was going to get to later, I forgot to tell you. I took some bones and I boiled down the bones and anything that was on the bones, any of the good stuff, some of the marrow that was inside. So I boiled that down and then also poured that in here as well. So that was awesome. And might as well do a taste test because the dogs are sitting freaking right behind me. Make a couple little balls for them. And this is largely uncooked, so I want to keep it nice and cold. Okay, Odie, who hardly ever catches, we'll see if he does. Nope. And Joey? Yeah, good boy. Do you like it? Oh, I did put apples in there. Joey's not the biggest apple fan. But, Oats, you sit. Sit. Odie, sit. Oh, never listens to me. We caught it! Folks, you've witnessed a flipping miracle. He caught it. Oh, wow, they love it. Oh, Odie really likes it. Joey, you like that? Okay, gotta give Joey another one. Well, good deal. That makes me feel like this was worth it. Joey, honey, sit. Good boy. Good boy. He'll probably pick through the apples, but Okay, I think we have a win. Nope, he will not pick through the apples. um, or he will. He won't eat the darn things. I don't know why. Anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna start processing. I've got my my lem grinder here, and I've got the bag attachment. So we're gonna fill these in 2-pound bags because I completely forgot my hognose pliers and my rings to seal the bags. So if I use the 2-pound bags, fill them up about 1.5 pounds, about 1.25 pounds, I can actually twist the top, tie the top off so it seals it. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll do that here in just a minute. Okie dokie. So I've got everything mixed up, and it looks freaking awesome. If I was a dog, I'd eat it. And honestly, it's human grade. I am using our own food that we eat all the time, so they are a little bit spoiled. All right, so I'm just gonna shove this in here, and then the bags, I'm gonna fill the bags right here and see how much of a mess I can make. And I'm not putting my fingers in the chute, people, in case you're wondering. I'm just pushing it down to get it kind of started, because I don't want to lose a freaking finger making dog food. This would be a lot easier with 2 people. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with me filling all of these bags, so we're not going to do that. But here's about the portion. So this is 1 pound. This line right here is 1 pound. So I went a little bit farther than 1 pound, but there's a big air pocket in there. So with these 2-pound bags, I can just tie the tops and done. Ready for the freezer. So they don't live off of this food. We do supplement. We have a vet recommended food because of Joey's allergies. So that's healthy, but this, I just don't like all the chemicals in regular dog food. So I'll show you the end product. I'm going to be here for a very long time. So won't bore you with that, but I will show you when I'm done. Okay guys, so I just tried to record again and my phone wasn't working right. So yes, I've changed a tire because I actually had to go to work. So I've got more of my work clothes on today. And yeah, it's teens this morning, so wearing a hat. I just wanted to show you the other, because I have another batch. Doesn't that look good? And I fed my dogs last night and this morning, and they loved it. So they kind of picked through it a little bit yesterday, but last night and this morning, they devoured it. So that makes me feel really, really good. And they were actually picking around their kibble. So they were kicking the kibble out of the way to get to the homemade dog food. So that makes me feel good that they actually like it. So, all right, now I'll show you how I grind. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Total, and I have a couple in the fridge, but total we have 26 bags of dog food. I'm super excited. And they're all about 1.25 pounds maybe. That one's a good 1.25 pounds because the 1 pound mark is here. So 26 of those guys. We've got a bunch of, it says pork sausage, but it's lamb. A bunch of breakfast sausage that we turned our nasty Heidi into. She was terrible. And then we've got a box for a friend of ours. And then we have all of this is ours for the winter. So hopefully it'll last us until next harvest. So anyway, that's it. Super excited. Dog food year 1 in the books. Hope they enjoy. Okie dokie. So here is another thing that we do with our sheep. And here's my little thermometer, my handheld. 133 is the internal temperature and 221 is the temperature of the barbecue or the smoker, which that's pretty high. I don't want to have it that high, so I turned it down a little bit. But here, some hickory chips and some lamb pepperoni that we're smoking. Holy cow, look at that. That is beautiful. And we use the smoker a lot, as you can tell. So that is going. I don't like that it's that hot. I'm going to readjust my thermometer because I think it's just in the wrong spot there. So, okay, move that up a little bit. And I turn the temperature down because I want it to hover around 200 degrees. I want to get these guys smoking for several hours. So pepperonis are going. We actually did our ewe, Heidi. If you guys have ever heard me talk about Heidi. Oh yeah. Smoking. Yeah, smoking and drinking. Isn't there a country song about that? Miranda Lambert, maybe? Anyway, so we've got a little bit left over here, and we have some, if I can dig them out of here and show you, a couple of these summer sausage that our super awesome butcher helped us make. 2 of those. And my husband's being a turd. Oh, don't do that. You did that in the last video. Anyway, so that's another thing that we've been doing with our lamb. Heidi is going to make some tasty meat, and we are going to have a taste test shortly with Heidi's steaks versus a ewe lamb or ram lamb. So her meat was a little bit darker. So she was 3 years old, but we're going to have a taste test to see if it really makes a huge, huge difference. So yeah, I will keep you posted. There's Odie and Joey. Odie's eating lamb trash of some sort. Who knows what he's eating? All right, folks, until next time.